So you have the heart of a leader.
It's where the coaching comes from, and it's something that Melina's instilled in us over the years. It is, leaders serve. Leaders serve.
Yeah.
So this, the real estate club, the whole real estate investing was all my foundation, my mentorship with the club. Everything that happened there was just, phenomenal. And, my partners are inside the club. All of the members of our team are part of the real estate investing club, as well as being agents, because investors and agents is about generating leads. So it's just, multiple sources.
And I love Melina. So I met her through that last shift of the market, and they were doing the investments and flips and short sales. And she was the only person from an investor perspective that I was horrified to call, because most of the time a DRE compliant licensed file looks different than if you're not licensed, right?
Right.
And so there were a lot of people doing things, flipping and short sales and stuff, but they weren't doing it with their license, so that gives you different free reign. And so when I called her and I'm like, okay, so the thing is that, there's these DRE compliance things, and you gotta have these pieces of paper, and we can't, drop the ball on this. And she was 100%, yep, ethical, make sure it's right, upstanding. And that was my first interaction with her. And I'm like, okay, I love this lady, because she was making sure that it was right first, and being a woman of faith first. And so, she's a powerful force to be reckoned with. So when they were talking about doing something, I'm like, Melina? No, I'll just show you how to do it. I'm not taking any part of this, because, they're a dynamic team.
It's a very different setup, but it's, I've coached for 20 years now in some capacity, and, sometimes coaching 5-year-old kids is way easier than coaching 40-year-old adults,
right.
But it's, there's something about, people have, goals, have dreams, and, you can't drag somebody over the finish line, but, that's really for me what coaching and mentoring comes all about. And, from, the club perspective to something else that's kind of in the works right now, we're working on a foreclosure coaching set of videos, that we're trying to put together, because, we all know the foreclosure market's been up and down and all this stuff with COVID and what will happen, but foreclosures have been my bread and butter since 2013. And that was, the foundation of the real estate club as well. Go help a homeowner in foreclosure. And again, people need to sell. Not everybody, but some do. So, I've helped more homeowners keep their houses by my knowledge that I've gained through the club and what Melina taught us. I've helped way more homeowners keep their houses than houses that I've sold or bought. But I make enough money from the houses that I do sell or that I do buy.
It all comes back, huh?
And it absolutely does. So, we're putting together it's still in its baby stages. It's going to be a foreclosure masterclass that we're going to be having out there, online, YouTube, everything there. And what will come with that is really looking at it from the agent and the investor perspective. Because what I realize is that a lot of agents don't follow that path as a lead source. And a lot of people don't really understand how it works. And when you look at it just from a transactional perspective, it's very different than really looking at what that foreclosure means and how it's going to affect somebody. So,
Right.
But are you going to be the teacher and we're going to have your accent the whole time? Because when you're talking about foreclosures, you should have this accent.
It's
It keeps you engaged and interested.
It totally does.
I'm the face behind the video on it right now. So it's
It's awesome.
it's my challenge right now is finding the time to write the curriculum.
Right.
I have all the knowledge and the understanding, and everything that I built has been, from the training that I received, and the mentorship with Melina. Everything I know about foreclosures came from there. I didn't know anything about real estate prior to 2013 joining the real estate club.
Wow.
And I followed the instructions. Go do one and learn. Go do another one and learn, and build my experiences there. And so the foreclosure masterclass is something that's very exciting. There's 1,000,001 programs out there that you can find, but you know, foreclosures are a great lead source for both investors and agents.
Yeah.
People, I think, are so scared of them because they don't fully understand how it works.
Sure.
But it's actually really simple when you get to know it. So you just got to put the time and effort in to learn it.
Everything's a process. Yeah.
So it is. It
Systems
is.
and processes.
Stressful, but
Yeah, but you're
you know,
calm,
it's-
and so no one even knows
you
there's
know,
any stress
it's-
going on.
I'm on the phone today trying to get a short payoff on a second that's about to go in foreclosure. We're stopping a sale date that's trying to foreclose on the 18th in, 13, 12 days, you know, and these are people in real need. So,
Yeah.
but there's transactions to be done at the same time. So.
That's incredible.